Hello, welcome to my channel. This is unique for me. Thank you so much, my subscribers and viewers. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please press subscribe and just support this channel, join. And also, this is a very important topic that I'm going to talk about today. If you like this topic, please press the like button. And if you have contributions or questions, just write comments under this video. And also, please share with your friends and family, colleagues, anybody that you think may need this, your neighbors and all. So, today I'm talking about bedwetting. And what prompted, or what I will say is it what inspired this topic was a question that was raised in one of the mothers groups that I belong to on Facebook, and it was about bedwetting. And I just remember that I've actually said I'll be talking about stuffs like this when I'm talking about children in this channel. Potty training, toilet training, and even for children that have been potty trained for during the day or toilet trained for during the day but have not been able to achieve dry nights, that are still maybe bedwetting daily or bedwetting once in a while. So this I'm going to deal this video will deal with everything. And by the time you see where the tricks are, I am sure that that child, you will get, most likely you will get what your child needs to be fully sorted in this aspect for life. So yeah, the first thing is that parents must be ready. You need to make up your mind and be ready. And when I say be ready, I mean be ready to potty train. Okay, there's a way that the parents is not ready and it affects the child. I will say that when you want to potty train, please try as much as possible to potty train your child yourself. Don't put that responsibility on maybe a minder or a nanny or somebody that is not. You are the parent, and I'm sure that you are the one, you love your child deeply and you want this for the child. So you're not going to be snapping and all that. And okay, talking about the snapping, okay, one of the things I usually advise, especially parents that are working, especially working full-time, and they have to be out of the house in the morning and they are back in the evening, I'll say maybe you should organize toilet training your child to the time that you'll be on leave, when you will be at home. And that is one of the reasons I'm doing it now. I didn't want to postpone it again. I said I'm going to do it this period because most people are self-isolating anyway. We are on lockdown, we can't go anywhere. So this is a period that you can actually use this time to fully achieve full potty training, toilet training for your child and help them to stop bedwetting. Okay, so this is a good time because most times when parents are working, for someone that wants to go out, that needs to be out of the house by 7 a.m., waking up 2 times or more in the night can be a bit of a stress on the parents. And before you know it, they will transfer the aggression on their child. If the child has an accident, a wee accident in the night, or they mess things up, and when you transfer aggression on that child, you're embarrassing the child. And the child, it may affect the confidence of that child. And that's one of the reasons some of them are still not fully potty trained. So that's why I will say when you are free. And of course, this is a very good period. If you are available, if you are not one of the frontline staffs or people that have to go to work, then let's do it now, at least. So, and also, apart from you as a parent being ready, is the child ready? When I say is the child ready, I'm not saying that you should don't compare. I'm trying to tell you that you should not compare. Don't say, oh, all my sister's children or all my neighbor's children are ready by the age of 1, so I'm going to potty train my children by 1, or I was fully potty trained by 3, so I'm going to wait till age 3 before I fully potty train my child or toilet train my child. No, each child is different. And also, even if you have more than one child, if you have like maybe 3 or 4 children, don't say that the first child was fully potty trained by age 18 months and then so the last child will also be ready by age 18 months. The last child, another child may not be ready till 2. Okay, so make sure that the child is ready. And even apart from being ready, when they are ready, when you know that my child is ready to be potty trained, prepare their mind, like if you're going to start potty training in about 2 weeks time or next week, start getting them ready now and be telling them, oh my God, Jane, you're such a big girl now. So by next week, you're going to be out of nappies forever. And get them excited. Also, like, John, do you know that you're a big boy now? Oh, by next week, you're going to be wearing big boy pants. You're no more going to be wearing the baby nappies anymore. So you will be helping him. You're preparing him. Even as you're changing his nappy, you're saying, oh, by next week, John is not going to be using nappies anymore. So you're getting them ready. Okay? They're ready, and you're also preparing their mind. Also, you're ready now. Your child is ready. Get the bed ready. And when I say get the bed ready, there are some bed covers that are waterproof. That if a child or water or liquid pours on that bed, when you use the bed cover for a bed, when liquid pours on the bed, it will not sink into the mattress. Okay, so try and get waterproof bed covers. I can't remember. There's something that we used to call them in Nigeria then. I can't remember. But here it's called bed cover. And you can get them in mother care stores. You can get them in baby stores. And even some stores like Tesco. I've seen it in Tesco before. So get bed cover for them. So that in case there's an accident, like a toilet accident in the process of toilet training, it will not sink into the bed, and that will help the room not to be stinky, and especially in this kind of environment that there is no sun for a lot of the months of the year. So get the bed ready, and and the child is ready, you are ready. Now the toilet needs to be ready. The toilet needs to be accessible, easily accessible for the child. Okay, try as much as possible not especially if you are potty training or if the child is still young, make sure that the toilet is not on another level of the child of the house. Like the child doesn't have to climb down or climb up to go to the toilet during the night. Okay, because when they're potty training, sometimes getting themselves fully awake, you don't want accidents. So, and also if the toilet is easily accessible, make sure that it's not accident prone. Like, make sure that there are not objects around that the child can bump into when they are going to the toilet at night. And also even when they are free of objects or obstructions, or make sure that the floor is not slippery before you go to bed at night. After your child has gone to bed, always check the toilet that they'll be using for potty training. Make sure that there's nothing on the floor like water or any liquid that can make them to slip and fall, and make sure that there's tissue there ready and there's water to flush. Okay, so the toilet is ready, you are ready, child is ready, the bed is ready. Then we need to do away with some things. Do away with nappies and pull-ups. Fully. From day one, go and hide those nappies and pull-ups. Throw them, like, I would say maybe throw them away, but if you don't throw them, just keep them far away from the child. Okay? Because you'll be helping them to get ready psychologically. If you are still wearing nappies for them at certain times, maybe in the night, like some parents will say, oh, we have achieved potty training or toilet training during the day, but at night I can't risk it. I'm wearing nappy for my child, I'm wearing pull-up for the child. You are not helping that child because you're confusing them, and that's one of the things that actually make children to bedwet in the night. How you telling them that it's okay to wear nappy, to wee-wee nappy at a point and not okay to wee-wee at some point? No. Do away with nappies. Get pants. Get a lot of pants. If you can get up to 30 pants, because at the beginning, like during the day, you may actually go through like 10 pants during the day and night, the first day, the second day. So get as much pants as possible. And I'll say maybe if you want to buy the pants, you can take the child to the store with you. And the child will pick out the pants, help you to pick out that, oh, let's go and get big girl pants for Jane, or let's go and get big boy pants for John. And, it helps you to pick out pants that he would like. So this is part of getting the child ready. And you've done away with the pull-up, okay? So now we're starting the potty training, day one. Now, pick the time of the night, depending on the time that child goes to bed. The time that like maybe if they go to bed around 8 or 9, you may actually set your alarm for maybe around 12 and 4 a.m. So that's the time that you will be going to wake them up. Like within a day or two, when you set, let's say the first day, you set your alarm for 12 and 4, check how is the wee. Is it much? When the child went to wee when you woke that child up to go and wee at 12, is the wee much or it's not that much? And also, please, before they sleep, always make sure that the last thing they do is to go to the toilet and go and urinate. Let them go and urinate last thing before they climb their bed. So then you will work with the time that, okay, because most likely at the end of the day they will not be waking up more than once at night to wee. So check, is 12 and 4, is it okay, or they are not even passing much urine at that time? Okay, if it's too little that they are passing, then you can make it once. Maybe you'll be waking them up at 1 or 2. Just work with that child and work with the volume of the urine. Okay, so set the same time, and it's the same time every night to prepare them, so that they will know that when you're not there, they're waking up at that time. Also, like, you're setting an alarm for that time, and when you go to wake them up, please wake them up fully. Jane, are you awake? I need you to wake up. John, are your eyes clear? Because mommy is not going to hold your hands. You're going to have to go to the toilet now, and you're going to wee. Wake them up fully and talk to them. Communication. You have woken Jane up. Tell her that, Jane, we're going to the toilet now to wee, okay? So Jane wakes up from the bed. You are not holding her and you are not carrying her. She will be fully awake. She will on the light in her room herself. She will go to the toilet herself. You are behind her just to catch her in case she staggers. And they need help in the first few days also. So you're behind her. She will go to the toilet. She will on the light in the toilet, and you will be giving her instructions. Now, on the light, Jane. She ons the light. She puts on the light, and then she sits on the toilet seat, and she does her wee. And then you say, okay, now, then it's time to clean up. Take tissue and clean up. She cleans up herself. You are achieving a lot of independence for her here, okay? Please, make sure she's fully awake. So she flushes the toilet, and she puts up the light in the toilet herself, and she goes back to her room. Okay? Now, please, one of the things that you have to take note is that if the toilet is far from the child, then I will suggest that you put like a potty or something near for that child to be going to every night to go and wee, because you don't want to endanger the child, especially like in some buildings that the toilet is outside the house or is quite far from the child's bedroom. You don't want to endanger that child. You don't want to put her in danger in any way because you're potty training. So I just want to chip that in. So your child is fully awake when that child goes to the toilet, flushes herself, puts up the light herself, and goes back to her room or his room, himself or herself, okay? And they put up the light in their room and they go to their bed, okay? Then you go back at 4 and do the same thing. And if, let's say, because you are working with that child, by the time you go at 4, in some cases, maybe that child has already wet the bed before you get there at 4. Then you know that, okay, maybe it was too early at 12 and it was too late at 4. So you will be able to know the time to be setting your alarm, okay? So, same time next day, or when you've worked with that child and you say that, okay, I think I'm going to be waking this girl up by 1 every day or something, just make sure that you get the time right within the first 2-3 days, okay? Once you get the time right, make sure same time every night. Same time every night. These are the tricks, and these are what makes just children to wet the bed. They must be fully awake. Don't help them, okay? See, I've seen parents, most times when I tell friends and family, or I tell parents that make sure that your child is fully awake to go to the toilet, the first thing they say is that, will my child sleep back? I mean, this is what every parent says. And I wonder what makes you think that that child will not go back to bed. They will sleep because they are not worrying about things like us. They find it easy to go back to bed. They will go back to bed. Okay, now, if you say, oh, my child is a light sleeper, he's not going to sleep back, then there's no need for you to potty train. They will continue wetting the bed because you're not here ready to make them independent. You want them to be depending on you, because if you say that you will not wake him up, it means you are carrying that child. Most times, parents carry the children to toilet in the night. That child is not yet fully awake. So the child is sleeping and is weeing in the toilet. So, and you are surprised that the child is sleeping and weeing on the bed. The child will sleep and wee on the bed because they are not fully awake. You have not trained them to wake up fully and go to the toilet. And that's the problem. So please, they will go back to bed. Okay? And please, another thing to encourage them is that when they achieve success, reward them. Okay? Reward them. It may not be a big reward. It may be something little, like maybe when after some time, you'll find out that you don't need to go and wake them up. You set their alarm for them and you will just be checking, just be sure, because you will set your own alarm also to know, or if you're a light sleeper, when the alarm is ringing, you will wake up also, and then you will see that, okay, just to be making sure that they are doing the right thing, that they're not having accidents. And if they are successful, like first night that they would, like maybe John goes to the toilet himself, when you wake up, you should be excited, just be excited for him, and you're like, oh my God, John, you're a good boy, you're really a big boy, you're going to have extra treats today. And he's like, okay, mommy, what am I going to have? You're going to have an extra cup of ice cream, or I'm going to give you one big treat, and then you give them one chocolate or something, and if they are bigger children, when you can just keep them, set a goal, like maybe children that have been fully potty trained before, but they're not able to achieve dry nights, children like that, like maybe they're age 5, 6, and they're okay, it's just that they're wetting bed at night. And when you see that, you can actually promise them that if you can actually achieve dry night for the next, like Monday to Friday, on Saturday, you're going to have breakfast in McDonald's. I don't know, my children like McDonald's, so McDonald's has always been, like, it was their special treats then. And me, that's what works for me. Whatever they would normally get free anyway, I will work, I will give them a goal to achieve it, and then we will go. So, okay, reward them for success. And also, yeah, a bit of caution here. I'm saying all these assuming that the child doesn't have special needs, okay? There are some children with special needs. I won't want you to put unnecessary pressure on them. Work with them and work, along the guidelines to know when they will be potty trained, okay, and how they will be potty trained. And also, some children don't have special needs, and they don't, but they can't achieve dry nights. They will continue bedwetting even with all these that I've stated, because they have medical problems. They need medical help. It's beyond potty training. It's beyond any method. They have to see doctors, okay? So for such children, and when you have tried different methods for your child, and the child is becoming a big boy or a big girl, and you don't seem to achieve it, please go to a doctor. Go and see your doctor. Go and see your GP. They will direct you to the right department, and they just need some medical help. Then some may need their bladders checked. Some may just need some tests and all that. But you need to have gone through all this, because they will ask you in the hospital that how have you been able to, how far with potty training. So if you have done all this and it's not working, it's not your fault. It's not the child's fault, okay? It's medical. Just seek the proper help in the right places. Thank you so much. I know I've taken your time. Well, please, thank you. And these are very, very helpful tips for potty training, and I know that you will be grateful at the end of the day, and your child will thank you for it, okay? We don't want the children to be embarrassed, and we don't want them to be, we don't want transferred aggressions. And okay, thank you so much for coming. Take care, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Go to Unique Fumi on YouTube and subscribe. YOUNIQUEFUNMI. Thank you so much. Take care, and see you soon. Bye.